Girl. See, nobody ain't curving you. I'm trying to curve these dollars. Oh Lord. First of all, I was just watching the show over there on CBS Beyond the Gate with Karen Huger. The reason why I brought up the whole Karen Huger's from Housewives of Potomac, right? Karen Huger's the same one that had the DUI situation, right? So the reason why I brought it up because she's on the show. So yeah, just yeah. So here's my thing about Karen Huger. They said Karen Huger already had 4 DUI incidences. All right, I get it. She had 4 DUIs. First of all, she really shouldn't even have a license after the second one, right? Then y'all never let her go into no type of rehab services. She would have to stay in rehab for a year. All of that, oh, I'm gonna go into rehab for 20 days. If an alcoholic is a real alcoholic, they're gonna need more than just 30 to 60 to 90 days. They're gonna need like a whole year. I feel like once you get to the third one, you shouldn't even have a license at all after a certain amount of time. How did y'all let her get to that many? Okay, I understand people have good lawyers and all of that and all of that. I get it. She had a good lawyer to fight her case, and that's beautiful. But how is it that she was able to get away? I'm working at the same time, y'all, so I won't be looking at the camera. But how was she able to get away with that many DUI situations? You understand what I'm saying? How was she able to get away with that many DUI situations? If she was a regular person, she wouldn't have been able to get away like that. And Karen is rich enough to have a Uber black car come pick her up. I don't have a license. I don't get on public transportation in New York City at all because I feel like I'm gonna go to jail because somebody's gonna try me. So I don't want to end up in jail. So therefore, I put my money to the side for when I call a car service or whatever. So why she can't do the same thing? That's all I'm saying. Why Karen Huger can't do the same thing? So now they're calling for Karen Huger to get at least 6 months in jail, right? So now they want her to go to jail. And I would have to agree. But here's my thing. I would have to look at all the judges that when she went to court too. I would have to place some blame on them. Because see, Karen Huger, not only you ran into somebody's house, somebody's fence that was connected to somebody's house. That means you was on somebody else's property this time around. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? So it wasn't like you put other lives in danger. We never heard of her having no big car accidents before. They throw shade at her on Housewives of Potomac or whatever. But we never really heard of Karen getting into no big car accidents like this. This was a big car accident. Hi, everybody. Somebody message was held for review. I don't know whose it was. But hey everybody, we're talking about Karen Huger at first because I just finished watching Beyond the Gate. Beyond the Gate has Karen Huger in it. You understand what I'm saying? Karen Huger is in Beyond the Gate. Karen Huger comes from Housewives of Potomac. Karen Huger is the same Karen Huger that had that big DUI case, and everybody it was on. Police had their cameras on, so everything was on. You got to see the whole car accident. Her car was totaled. So now they're saying that she had up to 4 cases already. But my thing is with the judges, because she's a famous person, she gets to keep flying underneath the gun like that with four DUI cases, and you Karen Huger. I don't understand why she just didn't get her license been taken away from her. She's supposed to have her license taken away from her a long time ago. So now y'all gonna try to throw her in jail because now, see, this is why they're trying to throw her in jail. And this is how I just feel. The only reason why they're really trying to throw her in jail is because this last incident was caught on police body cam, and it was a big car accident. Housewives of Potomac was about to start happening, and it hit social media real heavy this time. Plus, she was on somebody's property when everything went down. And she said a lot of things in those police body cam footages. It was crazy. Then her husband had to come to the car accident where the car accident happened at and everything, the scene of the crime and everything. And her wig was all disheveled. It was like not grand damish at all because they know they call Karen the grand dame. How you doing? Please like, share, and subscribe as you come in. Hey, we're gonna talk about a couple of hot topics because I'm working. Cups, just working. I don't even like to do. I gotta do a cancer cup for somebody, so I'm already like, ugh, I didn't want to do it. But the order came in, and that's what I'm gonna do. But my thing is with Karen, right? Let's get back to Karen. Karen, how many? My thing is, it's not even Karen's fault though. It's not Karen's fault because that's like a kid with a lollipop. If you don't want the kid to have the lollipop, you take the lollipop from the kid, right? But you let Karen slide underneath the radar with how many DUIs? If that was a regular person, if that was me, 2 DUIs, I would have never had no license in New York City. That's just the way I feel. I wouldn't have had no license. Yes, I would have never had no license. I don't understand. I don't understand why they let her slide underneath the radar like that. Maybe because she's a TV public figure. With her even being on TV, they should have never let her slide underneath the radar like that. And I blame the judges that let her go by all this time because if she would have never had no license, right? If she would have never had no license, she would have never been able to even have the car accident in the first place. So y'all sitting up there talking about, oh, Karen's a drunk, Karen's this. Karen only did what the people allowed her to do. And if y'all allow me to have my license, then I'm going to drive. Y'all should have put a serious restriction on Karen, especially after 2 DUIs. Not just no routine traffic stop or you went past the red light or you went past the stop sign. These are 4 DUIs. So what y'all was waiting for her to do? Off somebody before y'all took her to jail? Because that's what type of situation this could have that could have occurred. Because like I said, she ran up on somebody's house. She damaged somebody's whole gate, property, and everything. What if somebody would have been coming out that house? What if she would have ran into the house though? Thank God the property was big enough to where she just ran up on a sidewalk and damaged the gate. But what if she would have damaged the house? What if she would have ran into the house? Her car was totaled. So we already know the impact. She hit a tree and everything. Poor tree, poor gate, she messed up the grass around the property and everything. So all of that got to get repaired. My thing is with Karen though. See, people do what you allow them to do, and I get that. But Karen is not no spring chicken. You're not no child. You an older adult. Karen's like what, in her 60s, 50s, 60s. Why you keep thinking that you're supposed to skate by because you're on a TV show? That's what I didn't understand. Because you on a TV show, so now because you on a TV show, we're supposed to let you keep skating by. I don't appreciate that. And I blame that on the judges. I blame that on everybody. Because my thing is, Karen would have had to go to some type of rehab for like at least a year. At least a year. No 30 days, no 60 days, no none of that. She wouldn't have had no license. This is why the wrong people are judges. Because they see famous people and it's like, it's crazy. But everybody talking about Karen, but ain't nobody got nothing to say about this judge. These judges that kept letting her skate by and skate by and skate by. So, enough with Karen, because Karen now getting on my nerve, and yeah. Now let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. You know Megan is suing Millie, the YouTuber, Mob Radio, right? Okay. She's suing Millie for defamation and cyberbullying. Millie is close to Tory Lanez. She was there during the whole trial, and X, Y, and Z. She was doing a lot of commentary. If you go down my timeline and all my videos, you will see that I did a lot of videos on the whole Tory Lanez thing. I did a whole lot of videos on Millie and Amar Wiggins at the courthouse and everything. It was crazy at that time. I did a lot of videos, back to back videos every day. But here's my thing. Megan, you put a gag order on Tory Lanez, right? She put a gag order on him. That man is in jail. You put a gag order on a man that's in jail. Here's the tea. Now you want that same man that you put in jail and you want him to come out and be a witness to your cyberbully. I know she fucking lying. She gotta be. She gotta be, right? So now you want Tory Lanez, right? You want Tory Lanez to be your witness. How he gonna be a witness to your cyberbullying? What questions is your lawyer fitting to ask him once he get on the stand? And why do you think? Why do you think that he should even be a witness to your cyberbullying when you put that man in jail? She put the man in jail, y'all. She put the man in jail, y'all. She put the man in jail. If you put the man in jail, how is it that he's going to be a witness for you, though? Wouldn't he be a witness for Milagros and not be a witness for you? Why would he be a witness for you? Remember, that's the same man you lied and said you didn't sleep with. That's the same man you said offed you and did so much trauma to you, and he pows you in the foot and this and that and the third and all of the things. Why should he be a witness to you, though? I don't get that. Why does she think? Why does her lawyer think? Why does her lawyer think that that's a good idea? You don't know what somebody is gonna say out their mouth once they get on the stand. He's liable to yell out any your damn thing. So why he can't talk about you, but now all of a sudden you want him to come out of jail in a jumpsuit. Let me just sip this coffee because I know she fucking lying. Let me get this straight. So you're gonna try to pull a subpoena on Tory to be a witness in this defamation lawsuit with Milagros, which is AKA Mob Radio. You want him to be a witness in your BS, but he's close to Milagros? I understand Megan shaking her ass, but it's her head in her ass because she done lost all her goddamn mind. Reason why I said that is because she had to lose her mind a little bit, y'all. Your lawyer think for your lawyer to even think that that's a good idea. First of all, you know what else I don't like? For you to say you're so traumatized by him, right? You're so traumatized by him. He did me so much harm, and I'm so traumatized, and I'm so this. For a person that's traumatized, y'all sure are trying to use that man. I wouldn't even want to say his name. And what I mean by that is, little story real quick. I got an ex, right? I hate that man. No, I don't hate nobody because God says don't hate nobody. I don't hate him. I dislike him so much that I don't even say his name at all. I don't say his name. I don't breathe his name. I barely think about him. And in that bull BS relationship, I learned a lot. Megan, for you to be so traumatized with Tory, you doing everything. Why don't you drop an album? Because see, here's the T. The T is you suing Millie because Millie, you feel like Millie is the one that led people to that fake sex tape that they had on Twitter about Megan. Let me tell you something. These celebrities got a lot of time to be in court. I noticed that. When They don't want to drop an album. I noticed that their new best thing is let's just go to court. When all the fans is asking about an album, they talking about they in court like they can't multitask. You don't want to put out an album, Megan. It's about to be springtime. You don't want to go shake your over there. You don't want to give nobody an album. You don't want to do that. No, you rather go to court with a YouTuber so you can beat her down in court. But y'all really want Milagros, aka Mob Radio, to apologize to Megan. Oh, if she says she's sorry and not talk about me, I guess no more, then we can drop the lawsuit. Well, Millie feels like she can win the lawsuit. Defamation is a hard case to prove, but some people feel like they can win the case because Cardi B won her case against Tasha K. So now they feeling like they can win too. So everybody wants to go to court now. Ever since Tasha K court thing with Cardi B, it seems like they want to drag all the YouTubers into court so they can silence certain YouTubers that run their mouth a lot. And my thing is, I don't know if I was. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the whole Millie situation and her apologizing, because all she did was like the video that was fake, and then told people allegedly told people to go look at her likes and her mentions. So people went and did it, and that drove the whole situation. That the whole situation went crazy, or whatever. And she feel like Mob Radio be talking about her a lot on YouTube or whatever. And I get it. You feel like Mob Radio be talking about you a lot. You feel like she bullies you. She's using big words. She bullies me. She harasses me. Cyberbullying. You know, all the trigger words in the court documents. So Megan is the forever victim. I don't care what nobody say. Megan don't do nothing to nobody, y'all. Just like she tried to have y'all believe that she never slept with Tory Lanez, and then come to find out she did. Lied to poor Gail. Lied on the witness stand. That's been lying, child. But and yet you want Tory Lanez to be your witness in this lawsuit against his friend. I don't get it. I just don't get it. They got too much time on their hands. These celebrities got too much time on their hands. Us YouTubers, I understand everybody got to be careful, watch their mouths. Nobody wants to catch a lawsuit. I get it. But I'm not suing you. First of all, I never understood why Millie even had time on Twitter to go tell everybody to go look at the mentions. Why I say that is because why Megan's team, Rock Nation, why they didn't take the video down immediately? Before she even had time to go say, go look at my mention, go look at my likes, allegedly. Why didn't y'all go take it down? Why did it stay up damn near half the day? Why? So now you using Millie as your punching bag because you want to show people, oh, I'm nothing to be played with. So now I'm going to use this YouTuber as my punching bag. I don't think that's fair. And I think a lot of these celebrities feel like YouTubers are beneath them. They use YouTubers when they want to. And I noticed that too about them. They use YouTubers when they want to. They don't use YouTubers, you know. It's just weird. That whole case is just weird. I really don't get it. The whole case is weird, and I don't get it. Because my thing is, y'all really want people to believe you trying to beat down Millie about the whole. She never liked it, Millie, anyway. Let's just be clear. She never liked it, Millie. She felt like Millie was always talking about her. But that's what bloggers do. You notice what I don't like about the celebrity versus the blogger? The celebrities don't never sue TMZ. Nope. Y'all don't sue them. You don't sue Media Takeout. You don't sue Hollywood Unlocked. You don't sue those people. You don't sue the on sites of the world. You don't sue those. You sue the smaller bloggers, or who you think is smaller in your mind, because a lot of these YouTubers is getting money. But a lot of these YouTubers' voices are big, and they don't like that. That's the part they don't like. They don't like the fact that these YouTubers got a big voice and a big reach. Millie has a big fan base on Twitter, on Twitch, on Stationhead, on YouTube. They follow her Instagram. They follow her everywhere. She go live right now. If Millie goes live at 3 o'clock in the morning on Stationhead, the world is in there. And I do mean the world. That's why she was number one on Stationhead for so long. Okay? And she does the work. She puts the work in. Does she go too far? Some may say yes. Some may say Millie goes too far. And I get it. As an entertainer, if you don't like... Here's the thing about the entertainers. What happened to the ones with the tough skin? There are no more. Soon as you say something about them, it's like their whole world crumbles. Oh, it's going viral. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's sue her. Oh, she's a smaller YouTuber. She might not have the money to fight. So that means she's gonna buckle, she's gonna, withdraw, and she's gonna not talk about me, and she's gonna hide like a little puppy. Millie's not doing that. Millie's fighting her. I like Megan. I do. I like her music. Please go make some for me to listen to. Because suing YouTubers and suing this one and suing that one for talking about you. Girl, if you don't want nobody to go talk about you, go be Megan the nurse. Megan the something. Because here's the thing about that. If you are Megan the rapper, Megan the actor, Megan the track, if you are in the public light, if you are an entertainer and you are popping, we are going to talk about you. I don't get these celebrities that don't never want nobody to talk about them, but y'all don't say nothing to TMZ. They can put out a whole fake story about you. A whole fake story about you. And you won't say nothing to them. But and yet you will get right on, first of all, y'all have to stop acting like YouTubers are so beneath y'all, and YouTubers is on a lower totem pole, and YouTubers is this, and YouTubers be lying, and YouTubers is that. Because y'all are watching. Y'all, we know when y'all are watching. Because y'all getting your feelings. Y'all getting your feelings, and y'all say the same thing we said in the video. And this is how we know y'all watching. Plus, we watching our analytics. We see y'all watching us. We see y'all watching. So don't sit there and act like you don't see when we are talking about y'all. Y'all see it. Y'all don't like it. And instead of being like Beyonce and saying, well, I'm not going to say nothing to them, y'all come out and y'all say whatever. And y'all be in y'all feelings. And I don't understand that. It's nowhere in the world y'all should be that focused on what a YouTuber is saying if the YouTuber is so beneath y'all. That's the part I don't get. If the YouTuber is so beneath you, then why are you worrying about them? Why are you so focused? Why are you not in the studio? Why are you not doing your job? Why are you worrying about what the YouTuber got to say? If the video, if the sex video that had Megan Thee Stallion in it, if it was so fake, then why are you so pressed like a panini? Why are you so pressed like a good snack wrap? Why are you so pressed? Why are you so pressed like a collar shirt and a three-piece suit? Why are you so pressed? Why are you so pressed? Whitney Houston had every right to go off on Wendy. She was making Wendy a hot topic. She was making Whitney Houston a hot topic every day. Every day. Shoot, Whitney Houston was nothing to play with neither. She was a good old Jersey girl and was not playing with Wendy. And Wendy shut the hell up too. I remember. She shut right the hell on up. She cursed her out one good time and she shut right the fuck on up after that. Yeah, like girl, the celebrities they get pressed. I don't understand how pressed you like. Why are you so pressed like that? So you are right. A lot of these, I do miss Whitney Houston. I do. And for them to be trying to blame Ray J for Suge Knight, don't drop the whole bomb and said that Ray J did it. But any allegedly, let me not be. Listen, I don't got time to go to court with nobody. I barely got time for me. I wake up at 3 to do what I do. So I don't got time to be in court with nobody. I don't understand. Tasha K whole thing just got settled. She'll be paying Cardi B a lump sum of money over the years. Listen, these celebrities got to stop though. These celebrities got to stop. So now the whole the court documents is in. You really want this girl? You really want this man? That's what I don't understand. You really want this man to be your witness when you couldn't even get on a stand and tell. They asked her clearly, "Was you sleeping with Tory Lanez?" And she still got on the stand and said no. Then your ex best friend Kelsey had to get back on the stand and say she's lying. Yes, she did. That was the whole point of the fight. You got on TV and said no. You got in the. My thing is, Megan should have been locked up. She wouldn't have been able to see nothing. That's another person that should have been locked up. Because you got to understand, if it was anybody else that perjured themselves like that on the stand, they would have been locked up. But because she has Rock Nation behind her and she's a celebrity, she doesn't get locked up for lying in everybody's face like that. I don't. Is this horrible? These celebrities are horrible. Now, what the hell just happened? I'm looking at this defamation thing. It's been filed. Court documents ask permission to take a on Tory Lanez in a part of an investigation in the defamation cyberbullying case. Why? 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 This is what I'm saying, though. If you so traumatized, why is it that you even have his name in your mouth? Yo, I don't get. I'm sorry. I can't. And if I'm Tory Lanez, I'm not even thinking about you, looking at you. Every time this man drops a song or calls somebody or says anything, she has a problem. She has a problem with that man. You know why? Because every time he drop a song, his stuff be on the charts. Megan stuff be on the charts for a hot minute. Tory Lanez stuff be on the charts for like a couple of weeks. Yeah. That's why she don't. That's why she did the whole gag order, because she was trying to say, "Oh, he's talking about me in the music and this and that and the third." That man is just speaking his truth and ain't thinking about you, and that's the problem. See what it is. I don't even want to talk about the real deal Holyfield behind it all, because then we'll go down a rabbit hole so deep. I'll be on the other side of earth somewhere, because there's a whole situation with that whole Tory Lanez thing, and I feel like that he was a little bit. He fell for the rabbit in the tailpipe. When they want you to fall for the rabbit in the tailpipe, what they do to men, they put vagina right in front of them. And because Tory Lanez was independent, I believe this is the whole, yeah, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. I've always said that in every video. This is only happening to him because he's independent, he's a hot artist, and they wanted to sign him, and he wouldn't sign. That's all this is about. But anywho, child, did y'all see what Heavenly said? Because I'm gonna have to change the topic, because me just thinking about that whole topic is bananas. These little stones is getting on my nerve. But Heavenly. Oh boy, Heavenly is another hot mess. She just is. Heavenly is another hot mess.
Somebody gets upset and it goes to the left. Most men, real men, not gay men, not bitch men, you know what I'm saying? The guys that are kind of soft, but real men are gonna feel like You know what I mean? Straight men are gonna feel like if you tell my wife to shut the fuck up, I'm gonna have a problem with it. I mean, that's just it is. So when you have a conversation with somebody, if somebody gets upset and it goes to the left, most men, real men, not gay men, not bitch men, you know what I'm saying? The guys that are kind of soft.
Dr. Heavily is crazy. Dr. Heavily is crazy. Now you want to apologize, and it was an ignorant statement. I'm a grown ass woman. I can admit when I was wrong. Heavily, heavily, heavily. You've been wrong all season on how I'm married to the medicine. You've been wrong. I don't understand why certain people just get a pass. They get to say sorry and they get a pass. I don't get that. They get to say sorry and they get a pass. Heavenly Mouth is a hot mess. Heavenly Mouth is gonna get her in trouble. Heavenly Mouth is gonna get the lawsuit that she desires. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. My thing is with Bravo. I mean, 'cause that's who she's underneath, Bravo and they umbrella with the whole Housewives and Married to the Medicine franchise. And I understand her lives is her lives, and she say what she want. But she damn sure waited for this season to be over with to say that. It's just a hot mess. It's just a hot mess. YouTube is a hot mess. These celebrities is a hot mess. Everything is a hot mess right now. Everything is a hot mess. It's just a hot ass mess. Heavily, she keeps saying she grown and I'm this and I'm that and I can admit when I'm wrong. I don't get it.
Taking a shocking turn, reports that
I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. I was gonna bring up something else. Why? So what? Tasha K lost one lawsuit with the Cardi B situation. She settled that lawsuit or whatever she have to pay. But with the whole Kevin Hart thing, she won that lawsuit. She don't gotta pay. I don't know, y'all. It's just a lot going on. I just figured I'll come and talk to y'all about it because the world is going mad. The world has gone mad. The world has gone mad. I don't understand what's going on with the planes, like I said. I don't understand what Donald Trump is trying to do. I don't understand nothing that is happening. All I understand right now is even things. So when people tell me to mind my business, I be like, I am. Because I don't know what's going on. It's just a lot going on at one time. It's just a whole lot. Shout out to ASAP Rocky from winning his court case. Yeah. Everybody's talking about the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing. I really don't get that. I really don't get how you want him to testify for you. Like, and I hope and pray he don't do it. I hope and pray his legal team don't do it. I really do. See? I really do. This cup is for somebody named Princess. This cup goes out tomorrow. I gotta do the bottom of it. But yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get it, y'all. I just don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. It's just a lot going on. And
they say will kill.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's just so much going on right now. All these little court cases and the things of that nature, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Everybody's outraged with Heavily in her mouth. It's just too much going on at one time. It's too much happening at one time. Like, I don't get, I don't know. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's just so much going on. The whole Diddy thing with the Tony Bugsy. The freaking blogs put out that Tony Bugsy couldn't practice law, right? They put out on the blogs that he couldn't practice law. So everybody's running with the story, running with the story, running with the story. Then come to find out that was only on a technicality and he's able to practice law. So I'm gonna be willing to stand by it. Once I seen it, I just flew with it as a video. But that's not the whole story. Tony Bugsy is able to practice law in New York City. But my thing is, I would love to know who told the blogs to run with that story. I noticed for sure that the blogs, I noticed that they're not they're not saying that they made no mistake on that story or nothing. They're not saying nothing about that story. They're not saying that they made a mistake. They're not saying nothing. They just ran with a story, and I really would love to know who told them to run with that story though. Because they ran with that story, and everybody like me, a lot of people ran with that story too. Because it looked like once he dropped the case, it seemed like something was going on. So yeah, the blogs ran with that story, but somebody had to give them that story. Somebody had to give the blogs that story on the whole Tony Bugsy thing. I know you lying. All I read was, "I'm not your friend anymore." I ain't been curving nobody. I've been working like I've been doing. It's sneaker weekend. And I got to catch up on the whole Tasha K thing. That was another reason. And I'm starting to catch up on that today. That whole Tasha K thing, like I was just saying, she she gotta pay that girl. She gotta pay Cardi B. The whole storm and roll. I think all of that was some bullshit. I think all of it was some bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you, I gotta catch up on it with the whole storm and roll, Tasha K of it all. But I really think all of it was some bullshit. And around a certain time of the month, these YouTubers like to play little games, and they like to act like they're going through things, and they don't be going through nothing. And I'm saying that is because Chelsea said, well, Tasha K knew this and Tasha K knew that. So I got to catch up on it. I really got to catch up on it. It's like, once I heard her say that, I was over it. Like, I knew it was a lie. I knew something was going on. They always setting viewers up. They always setting up subscribers to watch out for these videos, and they be faking it the whole time, acting like they got beef, and they don't even be having no beef with each other. That's what I don't like. She said that Tasha K knew about the whole book thing, and her and Tasha K talked, and it was a whole big thing for them to sell that book. So, yeah, they play too much. That's why I ain't paid it no more mind after that. Right, right. So I got to catch up on that. It's just a lot going on. Now they harassing Love Jones like every other day because, Love Jones is the one that let Storm and Roll go on the channel and talk about Chelsea and how Chelsea and Tasha K used to go with each other. I think that's part of their lie too. I be looking at people's numbers. I think all of them was lying. I think all of them started to beef with each other for people's views can go up. Yep, I said it. I think that because that's how these YouTubers are. In order for them to see, Love Jones is a new YouTuber. She's trying to get her channel up there. And you trying to tell me you didn't know what Storm was going to say. Even if you didn't know what Storm was going to say, you knew you didn't take it out your video that day. You didn't edit your video. You kept it in there, and it's still in there to this day. It's just a lot going on. So now they're talking about the whole Tory Lanez thing. That's going viral right now. I hope Tory Lanez do not be no witness for no Megan Thee Stallion. He be a damn fool to be a witness for Megan Thee Stallion. I'm gonna be a witness to you, and you sitting up here trying to gag me every chance you get. I don't think so. I don't think that's how that's supposed to go. Bugging out. Megan is crazy. Megan and her whole team is crazy to think that was a good idea to run with. Oh, we're gonna have you be a witness in our defecation in our against Millie, which is Mob Radio. We going against her, and we want you to be our witness. But he's friends with Millie. Like, I don't understand how that's supposed to happen. How is that supposed to work? There's just a lot going on. I don't know. But I'm going to finish doing my work, and I might go live a little bit later. But like I said, I am going to start catching up on a lot of things that's been going on YouTube. But I just been working, Z. I just be working. It is not even a game. It is about to be springtime. Easter time is coming up. Sneaker bowls are coming up. I got a big party that I got to get ready for. Is just a lot happening at one time. So I'm paying attention to YouTube, but then I'm not paying attention to YouTube. I got it on YouTube right now. I'm going to go look at these court papers for the whole Tasha K thing and read up on that while I do these cups. And that's what I'm about to go do right now, YouTube. So I got to go later.